You know the story of King Solomon, right? When he had the chance to ask for literally anything, he didn't ask for gold, he asked for wisdom. And what happened? He ended up getting both. Now, if you've been feeling kind of stuck financially, it might be because you're missing this one key principle that can actually make wealth come to you. Most of us spend our lives chasing money. But what if we could flip that whole thing on its head? We're about to break down 5 secrets from Solomon's life that could totally change the game.
And this quote from Solomon himself, man, it just hits different, doesn't it? It's this huge aha moment where you realize he's connecting the dots for us. He's saying, when you truly, genuinely value wisdom, riches aren't just a lucky break. They're the natural outcome. He figured out that seeking understanding first gives you the ability to handle resources the right way. And that, right there, is the foundation of his legendary prosperity.
So, are you ready to flip that switch? If you're tired of that cycle of financial frustration and you want to start building something based on these powerful, ancient principles, you are in the right place. We're about to get into the 5 secrets that can help you do just that. All right, let's get into it. Secret number 1. And you really got to lean in for this one because it is the foundation for everything else we're going to talk about today. It's the absolute starting point. So this first secret, it's literally the reason Solomon became wealthier than any king before or after him. When he was offered anything his heart desired, he didn't ask for more power or a mountain of gold. He asked for wisdom so he could lead his people well.
So here's what it all boils down to. When you make wisdom your #1 priority, wealth actually follows you. Solomon just got it. He understood that being able to make smart decisions day in and day out creates way more value than just having a pile of cash. That's the core principle.
And this just paints the perfect picture, right? On one side, you've got someone who wins the lottery but has no idea how to manage it, and poof, it's gone. But on the other side, you have someone who starts with nothing, but because they're guided by wisdom, they can build something incredible and lasting. You have to go after that heart that hears first, and you'll find the resources start to show up.
Okay, so if wisdom is the foundation, what's next? I mean, you can't just sit around and think your way to success, right? And that brings us right to our second secret, which is all about putting that wisdom into motion.
This second secret is a huge theme for Solomon, something he talks about over and over again, and it's all about our approach to work. We're talking about diligence, being reliable, being consistent, and putting in real focused effort.
I mean, that verse could not be more direct. It's telling us that wealth and poverty aren't just random. They're often the result of our habits. Solomon wasn't just chilling on his throne. The guy was managing huge building projects and complicated international trade deals. It's like the difference between someone who just waits for a promotion to fall in their lap and someone who's actively learning new skills and asking for those tough projects. You know which one leads to growth.
And you can just see it laid out so clearly here, can't you? 2 very different paths. On one side, doing nothing leads to, well, nothing. On the other, that focused, diligent effort brings a harvest. It's a powerful reminder that what we do or don't do really matters.
And listen, here's the key. This is not about burnout or just hustling for the sake of it. It's about working smart. Solomon took that wisdom he asked for and paired it with focused action. You can't just pray for a breakthrough and then sleep through your opportunities. It's all about that guided effort. Okay, get ready for secret number 3. Now this one's a biggie. And honestly, it's going to sound completely backward to how most of us think about money, but it is absolutely essential to this whole philosophy.
That's right, radical generosity. Solomon got that being generous with the temple, with his people, with visitors, wasn't about losing something. It was about creating a flow. He was participating in a kind of divine economy.
And that's the wild paradox of generosity right there in that verse. It's the whole idea of sowing and reaping. Think about it. When you clench your resources in a tight fist, you're basically building a dam. You're stopping the flow. But when you give, you open up your hands and you create this space for more to come in. As another proverb puts it, the generous will themselves be blessed. And hey, this isn't about giving money you don't have. It's about being a channel for the time, the knowledge, and the resources you do have, right now. It's all about keeping things moving. Okay, so we've got wisdom, we've got diligent work, we've got generosity. All of that is fantastic. But here's the thing. Building anything that lasts is almost never a solo mission. And that leads us to secret number 4, which is all about humility and the power of community.
Now here's what's so wild. You'd think the wisest man alive would just go it alone, right? Nope. Solomon, the wisest of them all, made it a priority to surround himself with smart people. He consulted experts. He knew he didn't know everything.
I mean, Solomon himself is warning us right here. Trying to do it all by yourself is just a recipe for failure. We all have blind spots, every single one of us. So finding mentors, joining a community, and, this is the hard part, actually listening to their advice is so critical.
But what does wise counsel even look like today? Well, we've got some clues here. First, it's got to be grounded in solid principles. And you want a multitude of voices, not just people who tell you what you want to hear. Oh, and that point about being objective, that's huge. You got to ask yourself, is this person giving me advice to help me or to help themselves? The best advisors are the ones who are genuinely invested in your success.
And now for our final secret. And honestly, this might be the one that trips most people up. It's subtle, but it's the one that pulls everything else together. It's so often the missing piece of the puzzle.
The final secret is all about mastering timing. See, real wisdom isn't just knowing what to do, it's knowing when to do it. We all want that instant success, that overnight breakthrough. But that's just not how growth works, is it? There's a rhythm to it.
Solomon really understood this idea of seasons. He knew there was a time to plant, a time to water and wait, and a time to harvest. He didn't make impulsive moves or chase every shiny new opportunity. It's patience and timing that take a good decision and make it a great one. It lets that compound effect of wisdom really kick in. Look, building this kind of life isn't about shortcuts or luck. It's about aligning what you do with these timeless, powerful principles. So here's your challenge. Don't let this feel overwhelming. Don't try to do all 5 at once. Just pick one. Which one of these secrets can you focus on applying just this week? Maybe it's asking for wisdom on one specific thing, or maybe it's finally reaching out to someone for advice.
And that leads to this one last thought. I just want you to sit with this for a second. Think about your own life, your own journey. Which season are you in right now? Is it a season for planting new seeds with hard work? Is it a time for harvesting the good things that are coming from your generosity? Or maybe it's a season of waiting patiently for the right moment to make your move. Understanding your season is the very first step to mastering it.